Okay, well, Camp Quest, Inc. started in Ohio in 1985 with Helen and Ed Kagan, and they actually, sadly enough, Helen passed away recently, but they started a memorial scholarship fund for camper ships. So there was definitely a positive that came about of that. So that was exciting. Because of the camper ships, we're able to send campers that need a little help or need a lot of help to camp. Camp Quest, Texas was started a year ago, I guess. We started with a one-day camp, which was a lot of fun. We had huge participation for our first ever camp, almost 30 campers. And then this year we have a week-long camp going on in Brownwood, Texas at a 4-H conference center. And we're really excited about it. Right now we have 27 campers, which is the most ever out of the first-time Camp Quest camps that have gone on in the nation.
Great.
Which is pretty exciting. Go Texas. And, I think it's because mostly people see the need in Texas being, I call it the buckle of the Bible Belt. They cinch it tight here in Texas. And so it's a much-needed thing here, and we're really, really excited about it.
Now, I know there's been a lot of support from this. I know Penn and Teller actually contributed, and I've talked about it a number of times on the show, but I'm wondering, I've gotten emails from people who say, hey, do you know of any camps that I could send my kids to during the summer that has nothing to do with religion? And this being an atheist program and me being, a vehemently anti-religious person, I thought it'd be good to point out and let you talk a little bit about what they do at Camp Quest and why it's a secular camp and not like some anti-religious camp. It's not like the reverse of, for the people who saw Jesus Camp. It's not like we're doing the opposite of that.
No. This is not anti-religious at camp. And actually, we've had religious people come and participate in camp because our focuses are mainly on critical thinking, reasoning, and problem-solving skills that children usually aren't exposed to in public schools today. We focus on government and ethics. We really try to get them to think about the world they live in and how they are responsible for how it turns out, basically. And so it's so much more than just an anti-religious. I mean, it's not an anti-religious camp. It just means that everyone's welcome. It just does not have a religious bias or agenda to it.
So kind of like the atmosphere that we'd like to see in the State Board of Education and in politics around the world, where this pluralistic society permits anyone to attend without adhering to somebody's particular religious beliefs.
Yes, absolutely.
And I'm sure another theme is that the kids have fun, right?
Oh, yes. There's going to be lots of fun.
There's no fun at this camp.
That's right.
Well, no, this year...
It's all serious stuff.
Right, no. This year our theme is Reason Rocks, because reason does rock. But we also have a band coming and playing on the last day. We're going to be rocking the house. We're going to be making our own music, our own instruments, learning about the theories of music and whatnot. So no, it's way cooler than just we're not going to be, our nose in books or anything like that. It's a lot of fun.
It makes me want to be a kid again to go attend something like that.
Well, you can always volunteer.
Okay. Well, I enjoy teaching, so I might do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
If we can, I set up a slide that had the actual website for Camp Quest. I want to make sure it gets up there. It's campquesttexas.org, and you can go to that website and find out a lot more information about what goes on at the camp, what they need, and by the way, this is a nonprofit organization, what they need insofar as assistance, the Camp Quest Scholarship or Camperships or whatever they're called, and what the availability is, the dates, get the registration. By the way, what are the dates for this year? Do you know?
It's August 1st through the 7th this year, and
so it's not a one-day camp this year. You've gone from a one-day camp last year to a week.
Right. Everyone had so much fun that one day that they said, please, you have to have a week-long camp. So here it is. We're going to have s'mores every night and campfire every night. It's going to be a blast.
Awesome.
You probably have repeat campers, or you'll probably have a whole string of them, won't you?
I hope so, because at age 15, they're allowed to be junior counselors. So 15, 16, 17, they're junior counselors, and we definitely want kids back to to
And what's
fulfill
the
this
youngest
law.
age?
8.
8.
It's 8 to 15 as our regular campers, and then 16 to 18 as junior counselors.
See, and now I wish I could. I'm with Don. I wish I could go.
You should.
Because when I was a kid, I went to church camp.
Oh yeah.
Now, which I will admit was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
We were down Lake of the Ozarks. So there was boating and whatnot. But we were also in church every day, several times a day, which at the time was not a problem for me because that's what I believed and it was, something to do. But a camp that was more based about discovery, exploration, science, about learning, nature and the nature of reality, and then having fun on top of it would be awesome.